Happy New Month. Are you excited? I don't know, but yeah. So sorry, I couldn't post something yesterday, and that's because I was in London for this event around like here I live as in Africa. And it was just a good opportunity to sort of like learn and connect with a few new people, and it was interesting because I married someone that I used to know, and we used to just follow each other on Twitter, but we never sort of like spoke. We've never really met. And it was interesting how this person felt cute to me. I was like, oh, I never knew I've seen this kind of place, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. You're like, oh, I'm XYZ. And I was like, oh, but it was such a pleasant experience. I also like met someone who, we used to be very close as friends. Life got into the way we got so busy. But now they've just moved to like London. And that was interesting because like we saw each other and we talked. And that was just great. So yesterday was great. The only thing was, I got back and I was really tired. I still have some bit of migraines, but then again, I think I'll get that. That's fine. So why am I here today? So it's the first day. By the way, today is Hadley's birthday. Hadley, happy birthday to you. I love you so much. You're such an amazing person. And, the kids we've done together in the last 4 years, I wouldn't have been able to do it without you and God. So real happy birthday to you. And also today is also his birthday. Happy birthday to you. It was great seeing you yesterday as well. And I wish you all the best. I wish that you're happy today, and I pray for you that you are. Um, Great. So, today been the first, but then also I've been working on a few things over the last few months. I've been in and out of it actually, to be honest, but myself and my friends started to ourselves at the beginning of the year that, we're just going to do these things. We should just get on and do that. Yeah. So I've done that this time around. I actually have done it. I just released, a new product for the year, and it's called Linc. And so it's spelled Linc. And the idea of Linc really started last year. I love to have my friends around and I love to sort of like plan very small things and meetings and hangouts and stuff. And I love for us to actually go out and do different things. So last year we tried, training in the morning. We tried go-karting a lot. A lot of us actually really liked go-karting. I hosted some, at our place. Some of our friends also hosted us at their place. So it was such a very good, time. And but there was also like a time when I discovered that there's this Dudley on the ground tour in Birmingham. And I really wanted to do it. But then again, my friends were scared, so they couldn't do it. And I ended up being the only one that went for it. And that was like a very interesting thing for me because I thought, could this be an opportunity for me to actually be able to build, a product that connects me with people that actually have very similar interests. But then also like, we can just go ahead and do the things that I really like. And maybe not, can be friends afterwards. But then, it's really me finding someone that is interested in doing similar things that I want to do in a time, and I can actually connect with them. That makes like, the entire experience of meeting people, getting to know people, loving people, a lot different, actually. So, for me, the idea really is about doing stuff that I really enjoy, but then also connecting with people who actually love that. So that could be as simple as going to a party, so as simple as doing errands together, or going to grocery shopping, or going to play sports, or going to watch football or whatever. But this may be actually very useful for you if you're just moving to like a new city and they can connect with new people. So what I've done, and I'll be honest that, when I was building, I wasn't thinking about this as like a business. It was purely, I think something like this should really exist. I think social media should actually sort of like solve that in a way. But the only problem with social media really is that it creates a level of expectation that it's sort of like unfair on at least one of those parties. And imagine I come to your DM and I'm like, hey, let's go out and watch this movie. It automatically rings dates to you. And I think that, people can build relationship without thinking about dates and without setting like, very high expectations of themselves. So if the two of us meet in a, say, a concert, we just went to that concert and, it was a good time. We had a good company, you were a great buddy, and we're done. Yeah. But it's different from an experience where, I actually came to ask you for that, right? And you're having to put yourself in a situation where you have to want to do that, or I need to prove a reason why you want to have to do that. So I think that's really, the idea. A big part of the work that I'll be doing definitely is also like in transitioning to explore how we can work with charities in the mental health space that have like different events to also get people who would actually love to just go out and get themselves involved in community work and things like that. And to actually find these events, find and connect with new people there. But then also like, the big expectation for me is actually see how, people who love to connect with new people and people who actually want to do new stuff, can find and connect with people that are actually doing stuff and then can actually be like real, in real life, relationships. I think there's a lot of, online world and online relationships, URLs that sort of like built over the years. But then there's also like a context around bringing these URLs into IRLs, like in real life. And then, I was reading this book, 21 Lessons for the 21st Century, that was talking about the fact that, humans have bodies, we build a lot of online communities, and we need to find ways to actually transition these online communities into like, physical meetups, right? And it's probably very hard for like, these global companies to actually think about like in real life, as a component. But then, I think the best companies, over the next 10 years about would actually be companies that are helping, people move from like online into real life. And we need to also think about the best way to do that in a way that is safe, secure for everyone, as much as possible. So yeah, that's really the idea around Linc. It's a very, very simple application right now. We've not, I'm not thinking too much about it. The way it works is you sign up either with your Google or your Twitter, in this case, X. And then when you sign in, we ask you for your Hex account. And there's a reason why we do that. One is actually, we don't want people to actually give sensitive information right out of the bat right now, until we're able to build a lot more security features into the platform. But then also you can actually just give your Hex account, which in this case is pretty much like a public trial, you know what I mean? But like, you can then, when you make a post, right, people can connect with you directly via your Hex, your Hex account. And in this case, they can just give you like a text message directly. So that's really how it works. Over the next few months, we will transition into having things like threads, which you can actually, close yourself or you can start. We'll figure out a way to actually make it sustainable. But then primarily a big part of the work we're doing is also making sure we can actually feed in events, that allows people who are interested in, finding events around them. I want to find bodies to actually go to these events. And I think this is actually a very big difference between other platforms like, Meetups and the likes, which is Meetups list those events and then you can find them. But in our case, what we're trying to do is actually, yes, there's this event and you can see them on platforms like Eventbrite, Meetup, Pluma, and the likes. But my need is actually, it would be great for me to go to the event, but I do not want to go to that event alone. So I want someone to actually go to that event with me. And that is really the value proposition that we have. We're thinking about, we're excited about it. I am really excited about it. It's just been like, seeing something I want to see in real life and, having it now in reality, it's such a big deal for me. It's not my first time doing that, but like this time around is such a big deal. And I thought, this is my way of letting you know why I did it and how I'm thinking about it. It's pretty much also like my weekend project right now. It's more like something that gives me joy outside, like, my day-to-day work or, and I just, would just be great to see how people try and use it. No big expectations right now. But yeah, looking forward to your comments. Let me know what you'd like to see in a platform like that. And, if this makes sense for you. Cheers. Thank you very much and have a good day. God loves you. Bye.